ladies. It is Latonya Wilkins back with her podcast, I Choose Me. I'm so glad you tuned in for a few minutes. Last week, I spoke to you guys about finding a picture and channeling your feminine energy. I said that it is important as a woman that we tap into who we were before we married and the relationships we entered in, such as relationships with our children and our friends. Who were we before all of those things took place? So today what I want you to do with that picture is I want you to envision who that person is and the things that you could do to live up to that person. Before I might have talked to you about judgment and how people's view of you can affect your attitude. I talked one time before about being a star and other people seeing a star in you. Well, with that picture, I want you to use that person as a judgment of character and as someone that you admire and look up to. Think about how that woman walks, how that woman smells, what that woman will allow in her life and what she will not allow in her life. And I want you to live by that rule and that standard. I was in a situation before where in a relationship, I was called names by my spouse. And it hurt me extremely. From the relationships I had after that one, I made sure that that was a no-no for me. So name calling and things of that nature, I do not tolerate. I don't care what the type of name is. It could be something that's stupid or, etc. I don't deal with name calling. I believe if I don't have to name call you, then you don't have to name call me. So I think that's pretty easy. So when I look at this person that I put on my profile picture or this woman that I admire, I think about where she'll be in 10 years. I think about how she'll smell, how she'll dress, how she'll walk, what she will tolerate and what she will not tolerate. I think about the relationships that I already have. And I think to myself, are the people that I'm surrounding myself conducive to who I plan to become in the next 10 years? Are these people motivating me? Are they discouraging me from becoming who I was set out to become? I think that is very important. And I think it's also important to look around at the people that are in your life. In my book, as you go through the journey, I Choose Me with my life and my relationships that I was in, I can see how some of those relationships hindered me and they stalled me from growing and manifesting into the woman that I wanted to become, which I am now, and who I plan to become within the following years. So I want you to take this to heart and I want you to just listen and try to follow that practice. Think about who you want to become. Look at that amazing picture of yourself. Use that person as a judgment of character. Use that person to admire and stand up and say, this is what I'm going to allow or not. I'm not going to allow. These are the type of people that this woman would be around and she would not be around. This is the person who I want to become. And I want to walk in that person and walk in that skin. So thank you so much again for following me on I Choose Me, and I look forward to talking to you more.